Ooh. Whoa. Turn it down. What the heck? Oh, it's that. Oh, jeez. Interesting. And here we are, guys. We're live. Oh, man. Tell you what. What's happening, guys? Hey. What's up, Mr. Blue from New Zealand? What's going on? BBS was good. Hey, BBS was great. What the fuck you talking about? Thank you, Westy Kid. Appreciate the kind words. What's happening, guys? Welcome to the vodka stream. Hey, Seek's here. Venom Blog. Where's Joe Schumacher? I'm going to need some bat nipples in this episode. Well, if I get drunk enough, you might see some bat nipples. You never know. What's up, Clay Italian? How's it going, guys? Welcome to the vodka stream. Got the vodka poured. I think I got enough this time to satisfy us for about an hour or so. Look at that condensation, as I always love. Straight out of the freezer. If you're into my vodka stream, basically, well, you know, I sip vodka, talk to you guys until it's done, until I'm nice and toasty. So cheers, guys. Welcome to the vodka stream. Happy Friday. Looking forward to it. Let's do it. Oh, so good. So good. What is happening? Smirnoff vodka. Yeah, I don't go for the expensive stuff. I like Smirnoff. You know, I don't care. People can say I'm cheap. I don't give a fuck. You know, it's smooth. It's good. You know, I dig Absolute, Grey Goose. I'm not a Tito's fan. Tito's tastes like fucking sand. Tastes like hand sanitizer to me. It's really gross. But yeah, Smirnoff, just, you know, get a bottle for $10, or you can get a bigger bottle for about $17. Perfect. Cheers. From the Maldives? I don't know. Am I saying that right? Probably not. It's 1:17 a.m. in PA, asshole. Sorry. Time zones. What can you do? You know, it's currently 10:20 right now. So, like my shirt? Got the Deadpool unicorn shirt today. Rocking that. It's always good. In Mother Russia, Smirnoff drinks drink you. Cheers. Sprinkensy Russia. I remember one time with my normal job, I had to talk to some guy that worked for the Department of Transportation, and he had a thick Russian accent. His name was Vladimir, of course. And I swear, I kept on like holding it and going, my God, he sounds like a Bond villain. I want him to say something like that. Because he was just like, what are you trying to do here? You know, what side of the road are you trying to put this stuff on? And it was just, that's exactly how he sounded. And I was like, wow. I love that accent. But it's, you know, you can only be a villain, really. Well, I guess, what's his nuts? Army Hammer was Russian, right? And Man from U.N.C.L.E. Did you hear Hawkman, Stargirl, and Adam Smasher might be in Black Adam movie? Yeah, I did hear that. That'd be nice, you know, I mean, a lot of people know who Hawkman is, you know, maybe not the other ones so much, but hey, you got to have some other players in there. It can't just be Black Adam, right? That movie was announced so fucking long ago. My God. Sum up Captain Marvel in one word. Well, I just posted my review, guys, and you guys already know I was not a fan. So in one word, I would say dull. Dull. That's my word for it. I mean, my God. Jeez. You know what sucks, guys? I mean, it sucks, but it doesn't. But yeah, it does. I'm going to go see it again tomorrow. That's right. I get to see it again. Yeah, sadly, guys, I have to go see it again because I promised somebody I'd take them. Because she wants to see it. And I said, okay, let's do it. And I mean, we made this plan before I saw it last night. And I was hoping, I was like, oh, please let this be good, like decent, just and it ended up being lower than the expectations that I had, man. I tell you what, I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah, it's just, hey, why you don't look at your comment? What comment? Oh, my comment section? I do, but I don't really comment because most of the time it's just a bunch of people going back and forth. Black Adam is like the Ant-Man of the DC films. Ant-Man was announced way back. Oh yeah, that's true because Edgar Wright was supposed to do it, and I still to this day want to travel to the parallel universe that has that Edgar Wright Ant-Man. Nothing against the first Ant-Man. I actually really enjoyed the first Ant-Man. Really enjoyed it. But let's face facts. Edgar Wright, he's up here. You know, man, I love his movies. I don't think there's a movie that he's done that I don't love. He's just up there in my director category, and I would have loved to see his Ant-Man. Of course, Ant-Man and Wasp was a shit sandwich, but whatever. Mission Impossible 7 to 2021, Mission Impossible 8 2022. Yeah, cannot wait. Fucking Tom Cruise, man. I don't agree with any of the Scientology bullshit, and he's a little fucking whack job a little bit, but man, can the guy, everybody who works with Tom Cruise always says, oh, the work ethic for this man is unbelievable. And he's so nice. He's so this, that, and this. And of course does his, yeah. It's just so, yeah, he's just so good. Where's the vodka? The vodka's right here, buddy. It's right here. There's not going to never be any vodka. Worst case scenario, Emmerich gets Sugihara's job. But that's highly unlikely. The Me Too crowd would go, where were you? Yeah, I know. Yeah, that whole thing. I know he apologized. That's not going to do anything. The fucking dude's out. He's out. Sorry, bud. Cheers to that, guys. Sugihara. How's your night going? Do you think Cap Marvel will kill Thanos? That will ruin Endgame. The MCU toasted. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to approach it. I really don't. The Edgar Wright Ant-Man universe is dope. Snyder did Justice League in that universe too. That's a good, yeah, right? Somewhere in a timeline, there's an Edgar Wright Ant-Man, and then there's the full-on Snyder Justice League 5-story arc that we were supposed to get. That's what it is. Somewhere. We got to figure out a way to get there, guys. I'm sure it's going to be, it's just, yeah. There's just, yeah, somewhere. I still remember seeing that Ant-Man footage way back when. I think it was like 2007 or 2006. Comic-Con, they showed that footage, and it blew people's minds. But then, of course, they wanted to make a universe, and Edgar Wright didn't want to do that, so dropped out. That sucks. That's okay. Tom Cruise literally pulled it off. Hal Jordan and top. Yeah. He's just, I don't know. I think he could pull off a Hal Jordan, but who knows? Fandango is hosting advanced screenings for Shazam on 23rd. You going to get tickets, Dave? I'll try. I need to try. I do have a contact at Warner Brothers for PR stuff, but she's very horrible at getting back to me. So I'm going to, I guess just bug the shit out of her, see if I can get an early showing for Shazam. Looking forward to it. I need a palate cleanser after the movie I saw last night. I need a fucking CBM palate cleanser after watching Captain Marvel. My God. Oh, I gotta watch it again. It's all good though. I'm gonna have a couple of these before I watch it again. But yeah, of course, everybody's saying that Shazam is fantastical, and every clip I see is just like, oh, this movie's gonna be fantastic. Oh yeah, Rick Famuyiwa. I never can say his last name. Yeah, his Flash movie. I was trying to think like who else would be in that universe with Edgar Wright's Ant-Man, Snyder's full-on 5-part Superman Justice League arc. Yes, Rick's Flash movie. You kind of wonder what the fuck would that have been, and maybe a Patty Jenkins Thor. Or was it Patty Jenkins that got tapped for Thor 2 at one point? But it's all right. That ended up working out for the best because she knocked out Wonder Woman. Are you going to the Snyder event? I am. I'm only going one night. I'm only going the BVS night, which pretty much that's when everybody's going. I would love to go all 3 nights, but it's yeah, it's pretty expensive. Can't really pull off, you know, that's $300. Well, I think it's like 250 or 275 or something like that. But, you know, just to drive out there every night, I can't do that. Oh yeah, Ben's back. There you go. Affleck's Batman movies there too. Of course, totally forgot about that too, man. I keep it down. I don't want to think about it. I suppress it because it makes me sad. But yeah, I'm going to the Snyder event. I'll be there the Sunday night with the BBS night, and that's pretty much when a lot of other people are going to be there too. I know Swenson's going to be there. Looking forward to meeting him in person. That's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting to see everybody. People that are going. What's up, Landon? Welcome. I still say Tom Cruise and Chris McQuarrie are doing a 2-part Mission Impossible finale to clear the way for Green Lantern Corps. Really? I don't know about that. And I'm glad to wait a bit because I want Man of Steel 2 now. I mean, you never know, but I don't see that happening. But I do believe that Mission Impossible 7 and 8 will be a 2-part saga. It'll be a 2-part finale. That's for damn sure. Battle of Captain Marvel will be a positive thing for DC. Yeah, I would say. To me, you can't really go by reactions. That's what it's weird. That's what we gathered in the last 3 years is like when they do these social media reactions. I think BBS got pretty good reactions. Justice League for sure got good reactions, and then all of a sudden it just when the reviews come out, you get shit on. So it's interesting, but I just can't see Shazam not being a hit. I'm not saying it's going to be $1 billion movie, but Tim Burton's Batman Forever. Would he have called it Forever? I don't know if he would have called it Forever. Did he title it something else? That was a crazy movie. Didn't they want Marlon Wayans as Dick Grayson? I don't really agree with that fucking casting. That would have been weird, but yeah. Somewhere out there is Tim Burton's third Batman movie also with Michael Keaton. You think Shazam should get the original name back now that Brie Larson has disgraced it? No, they're not going to do that. It's fine. I think Shazam's a good name. Dave, will Endgame hit 2 billion? Most likely. Infinity War did, so I don't see why Endgame wouldn't. I hope Captain Marvel doesn't save the day in Endgame. The Russo brothers haven't disappointed yet, and there's still hope. Yeah, I just hope they do her justice because, my God, these two directors that made Captain Marvel, their inexperience really showed. Oh, fucking A. Batman Triumphant was the title, I think. No, Batman Triumphant was supposed to be the next Schumacher Batman. That was supposed to be the 5th Batman movie. I remember that. I remember reading like fake scripts and fake castings. They wanted the Scarecrow. They wanted Kurt Russell as Batman and Steve Buscemi as the Scarecrow. And Jack Nicholson was going to make a cameo in one of like a nightmare scene for Batman. I remember reading all that a long time ago before fucking social media and shit. Man, I was like obsessed with that. Crazy. Did you say Superman? Did anyone say Superman Lives? Yeah. Oh yeah. See, somewhere out there's a Superman. Yeah, another multiverse. Superman Lives. I so want to see that goddamn movie. Nicolas Cage. I'm Superman. What are we gonna do, Lois? That's my terrible Nicolas Cage impression. But I still want to see it. I want Nicolas Cage and Keanu Reeves to star in a movie, and the movie's titled Whoa. Right? Anybody? Greenlight that shit. Nicolas Cage, Keanu Reeves star in Whoa. I'm just saying. Let's see. What did you think of the Skrulls in Captain Marvel? I thought they looked good. Ben Mendelsohn was cool, but I don't know how much spoilers we should talk about on here because I know some of you haven't seen it and I don't want to really do it, but wow. They kind of threw a curveball with the Skrulls there a little bit, didn't they? Did we bring up Darren Aronofsky's? Can never say his name. Yeah, he wanted to do a year one Batman. Yeah, that'd be interesting. All these fucking, God damn it, man. I just hope like in my lifetime, I hope when I'm an old man, I hope when we get to the Wall-E years where we're just sitting in chairs, fat as fuck, looking at screens, I hope that somehow we could tap into various universes to see these movies that were pitched that never saw the light of day. That would be just fucking awesome. Owen Wilson should be in the movie called Wow. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That's the sequel. Keanu Reeves, Nicolas Cage, and Owen Wilson are in the sequel to Whoa called Wow. Patty Jenkins Thor, Dark World. Oh, it was Michelle McLaren. She was also going to be, was that it? I don't remember. But no, Jenkins was she was going to be doing Thor. I don't know, it's weird. How about the original Batman v Superman with Keaton and Reeves? That'd be interesting. But they were so far apart, though. There was like 11 years between that. Court of Owls, Reeves Batman. It could happen. Tim Burton's third Batman was called Batman Continues. That was a solid Nick Cage impression of Nick Cage doing Billy Madison. What? Billy Madison impression? I gotta do Adam Sandler, you know. So hot, want to touch the honey. Ow! Yeah, I could do Adam Sandler. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing here. You want a piece of pie? Yeah. Okay. Man, the impressions are coming out tonight. I want to live in a timeline where Brandon Lee didn't die and he did. Yes, that'd be nice. Yeah, because he was so great in The Crow. God, I feel like watching that. I haven't watched that movie in a while. I think I might watch it again soon. So good. And then, of course, they continued on. I don't even know who the other actor was. I mean, they did a good job. He looked like him, but yeah, Jussie Smollett was in the Mighty Ducks. Was he? Was he really? I didn't know that. Wow. No, I'm not drunk enough. Ron Jeremy, what the hell are you talking about? Adam Sandler was going to play Rocket Raccoon. Was he? That would have not worked that well. Dave, why don't they adapt a Batman movie exactly like Arkham games? Those games are amazing. Well, we'll see what Reeves has to do, man. I mean, I think there's going to be something has to do with Arkham. Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice to just to have one movie or like a good portion of the movie of him stuck in Arkham somehow or something like that. I mean, that first Arkham Asylum game is just. I played that game. I wasted so much time with that game. It was so good, so fucking good. I miss it. I miss playing games, but it would take up too much of my time. He pretended he got beat up by the hockey team. Fuck, really? Was that in the Mighty Ducks 2, or was that the first Mighty Ducks? Man, that fucking guy. He's going to jail. He's going to jail. Yeah, Jesse. Oh, he's in the first. Was it the first Mighty? I don't remember that. Jesse Smollett played Terry Hall. He was Jason Momoa as a crow. Yeah, apparently that's not happening anymore. Dave, who is DTS 1186? That guy. That's a guy who I enjoyed having conversations with sometimes, but he was one of those guys, and I have a few of those guys that basically loved my content, always would compliment stuff. But then anything that came when I kind of like gave my opinion on something or gave information out, oh man, did he push back on that so much that when I started kind of like not being so combative about a lot of things, that after a while, that guy blocked me. He blocked me saying that, oh, you're not the Dave that you once were, man. I defend you and this, that, and this. I'm like, who the fuck you defending me to? Who gives a fuck? You know? And then he blocked me. And then when he found out I was going to the Snyder event, he unblocked me and said, yeah, what's going to happen with the Snyder event? And I went, no, fuck you. and I blocked him. I don't block people. Yeah, he's a big cynic. He's a fucking asshole is what he is. He's a fucking asshole. And I had another guy just like that too, who would literally just tweet me things like, "Hey man, you're fucking shit. The way what you said right here, you're a fucking ignorant asshole. But I love your shit. Don't worry, man. So hey, I'm still a fan." It's just so weird when you get fans like that are totally like, "Dude, I love your shit. I love your shit." And then all of a sudden, but they'll be like, "Oh, fuck you, man. You're a fucking asshole for blah. Fuck you." You know, they just do that. But that DTS guy, I mean, he's made the rounds. I talk to people who always like, yeah, that guy. And pretty much, yeah, he blocked me because he hated who I turned it into, and then unblocked me when he found out I was going to the Snyder event. And I was like, no, fuck you, dude. You don't do that. So I fucking blocked him. Yeah, he's just a prick. Captain Marvel will do good for 2 words, Endgame. Hopefully. I just hope the Russos, I mean, like I said, the mid-credit scene where it ties it into Endgame, I thought it was really good. What up, Film Junkie? I work as a shift manager at a movie theater, and everyone is really liking Captain Marvel and Sam Jackson stole the show. That's fine. That's fine. When I went to the movie theater Thursday night, last night, it was packed. People were cheering throughout, and that's totally fine. I have no qualms with anybody liking the movie or loving the movie. I didn't. I thought it was mediocre as fuck. I thought it was not good, and I thought they should have done something really, better because it was supposed to be, the first female-led MCU movie and this, that, and this. I'm going to make a video about all of this, and you know what? It's just, it's almost like they just wanted to sell the movie just on the fact that it was female-led. But if people want to enjoy it, I'm not going to be like, no, you shouldn't, or something. That's not me. If you enjoyed it, fine. That's fine. If you cheered, go for it. I mean, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with enjoying movies, It's just, that's what I've always been. I want to see the Russo brothers Batman movie. I don't know about that. They're doing good. They're doing good. I mean, Civil War was good. I mean, Winter Soldier is still my favorite, but Civil War was good. A couple parts where I'm like, okay, but Infinity War is fantastic. So I think Infinity War is better than Civil War. So I don't know. It's just me. Only Snyder can save the DCEU. I don't know. James Wan's doing a pretty good job too. It'd just be nice if we, I hear they lay on a girl power and evil patriarchy real thick. They don't. They actually don't. I was actually surprised that they didn't lay on that shit that thick. So don't worry about that. Brie Larson has no boobs and no ass. Now you're just being sexist. Nah, she's all right. I mean, she was looking damn good at the premiere. I'm not going to lie. She was looking pretty good. So, no, I wouldn't say that. I mean, those set pics that we got a long time ago, they didn't do her justice at all. I mean, I think she was fine. I feel like Captain Marvel has more in common with Iron Man 2. Think so? I mean, sure. I was just saying, the twist in Iron Man 3 that pissed off Marvel fans. I was kind of like, thought maybe that's kind of what was happening here. A little twist in Captain Marvel might have pissed off Marvel fans. I want to see Lee Wannell as Dead Man movie. Yeah, that would be good. Lee Wannell can do no wrong in my opinion. I mean, he was always like such a good writer, and then when he showed his directing talents in Upgrade, I was like, okay, there you go. Dave was jerking off to Brie. Not lately. Now, let's be honest, man. The movie was mediocre at best. Yeah, I think it was almost below mediocre. Ugh. Do you think Dave Sandberg is gonna be new GOAT of the DCU behind Snyder? No. James Wan is the new GOAT. James Wan did some shit. James Wan did some fucking shit. I mean, I know David F. Sandberg's doing some shit too, but I mean, what's so great about it is James Wan and Sandberg, they work together on the Conjuring universe. That's what's so great about it. It's almost like Sandberg looks up to Wan, even though Wan's really short and he actually looks down. No, he looks up to Wan because they work together in another universe. I mean, I've said it many times again. Annabelle Creation shouldn't have been good, and it was good. was really good. That just shows you that Sandberg is a talented director. Will you watch Brightburn? Yes, I will, and I'm going to do a reaction to that trailer. I haven't watched the new trailer yet. I will do a reaction. I'm not one of those people that are pissed off because they're fucking just shitting on Man of Steel. I don't think that's the case. I think it's more of an homage to Man of Steel and a twist on the Superman origin story, and I think it's interesting. That's just me, though. Do you think Black Adam is going to be darker in tone? I hope so. Doesn't have to be fully like 100% dark, but, make it pretty dark. He is a villain, for shit's sake. Dave, do you reckon if Captain Marvel's the one that defeats Thanos, Chris Dawson will make an edit? Now, I don't think he'll go that far. Don't worry. They said Captain Marvel was the most powerful MCU hero, but there was nothing in the film that showed that. Yeah, well, I mean, when she got her true powers, when she realized her true potential at the end in the final act, I mean, she kind of showed that she could. I just, I still think Thor probably still is the most powerful. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like I said in my review, it was very anticlimactic. It was just, I don't know. I think Idris Elba will be a good Deadshot. Absolutely. I mean, nothing against Will Smith, but I almost think that he might be a better Deadshot. I know. I mean, I love Will Smith. I've loved him. I've loved Will Smith since Fresh Prince. I used to watch Fresh Prince when it was actually airing new episodes. I used to watch it and watch reruns. And then he was my favorite actor in the 90s. In the mid 90s, Bad Boys, Men in Black, Independence Day. Hell, I even loved fucking Wild Wild West, But but to me, anytime that he takes on a role, it's just Will Smith and his charisma taking over that role. When he does serious shit, Pursuit of Happiness, even Ali, that's when he steps out of his fucking comfort zone, I feel. But, what's that one movie? Where he ended up donating his organs to various people. I forgot what movie that was. That was actually a very good movie that's underrated as fuck. God, I forgot what that movie's called. Hopefully you guys can talk about it. Where he was dying, and then he ended up donating various different parts, his organs to 7 pounds. There it is. Thank you, John. Yeah, that was a really good movie. Nobody talks about that movie. I mean, Will Smith's had some stinkers. I, Robot was good too. Yes, I agree with you, Marcus. I, Robot was good too. He's had some stinkers, but mostly he's had good shit. But when it comes to he's just a brand and he's got this charisma to him. Well, when it comes to Alba is just, I don't know. Alba is not really a brand. I mean, I guess maybe it's becoming that, but I think Elba can really bring a lot to the Deadshot character, to be honest. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, I Am Legend. Will Smith knocked that fucking shit out. I mean, he basically had to act with a dog and by himself. I Am Legend, yeah, was fucking fantastic. So was Hancock. Hancock was good too. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Give the Deadshot with silver and red. Yeah. And wear that fucking mask. And I could see that's the thing. It's Will Smith barely wore the Deadshot mask, and that bugged the fuck out of me. But at the same time, I'm going, well, it's Will Smith. You got to show his face. With Idris Elba, I think Idris Elba will wear that Deadshot mask way more than Will Smith did. I mean, nothing against Smith. I enjoyed his Deadshot. And I would, and I said it before, I said I would actually prefer that he stayed, but there's nothing wrong with Elba. And I just love it how people were they wanted to shit on it, but it's but I like Idris Elba. I can't shit on this, So everybody had to hold back. It was crazy. Heard really good things about the Shazam score. Almost Donner Superman-esque. I believe it. Will Jay Oliva take the place of WB president? If he did, we'd definitely get the Snyder cut. That's for damn sure. Jesus Christ. I always thought Common would have been a great Deadshot after seeing him in John Wick 2. Yeah, But I think Elbow is just top notch right there. But yeah, Common's pretty good. He was good in John Wick 2. The scene in John Wick 2, God, I want to watch it again too, man. You guys, this is why I love talking to you guys, because I end up going, man, I want to watch these movies. You know, the scene in John Wick 2 where they're walking and, you know, I think John is on the bottom and Common's up here, and they're both like walking through a crowd and they just casually are shooting at each other. It's like, pew, pew, like that as they're walking through. It's so great. Oh man, that's such a great scene. Elbow's Bond, yeah, he would have been good Bond too, you know. But I just don't. I mean, he just seems like he's in high demand right now, man. Shit. I really freaking hope Joe comes back as Deathstroke. So do I. I really do. I think he was perfect for that. Do you think the Breaking Bad film would be good? Yes, because Vince Gilligan wrote and is going to direct it. I absolutely do think that. Because if it's somebody else taking over, then it's like, okay, fuck that. But if it's actually the creator and the guy who wrote most of the shit, hey. And you know, and even I think a lot of us were like, well, what the fuck happens to Jesse after all this shit? Think John Wick 3 could be good? Oh, it will be good. You got Halle Berry in there too. Thoughts on the scroll twist? I didn't like it. I don't think Marvel fans are going to like it either, to be honest. Vince Gilligan wrote Hancock? I didn't know that. Wow. I can see that. The guy is, he's pretty good at coming up with stuff, It's just, he's very talented, creative guy. That's my Vince Gilligan impression. Did you guys think you were going to get a Vince Gilligan impression? Jesus. Hoping the Joker movie will be good. I think it will. Joaquin Phoenix probably wouldn't have taken up the role if if he didn't think it was good. I mean, I just wonder when we're going to get that first fucking trailer. We're supposed to get that movie this year. I don't like it either. Yeah, the scroll twist, it totally just went, wait, fuck, really? Thoughts on Star Wars Episode 9? Any predictions? Well, I've been sitting on a theory video about Rey for a long time, ever since Last Jedi. I've had this theory, like literally over a year, that I've been waiting to do. And I was going to do it after Last Jedi, and I kept pushing it. And now I think once we get that first trailer and a title, I'm going to push out my theory of where Rey comes from. You know, I've talked about it with a lot of people, and a lot of people went, "Oh, that actually makes sense. Wow, I didn't think of it like that." And I went, "Yeah, there you go." So Rami Malek as Joker. If Joaquin Phoenix doesn't join we'll see. He probably could do it. Jedi was whack as fuck. Nah, I didn't think so. I thought there was certain elements that were like, okay, that didn't work. They could have did something different here. But when it comes to that final act, it's stronger than Force Awakens, that's for sure. John Bernthal is the Punisher. I want him in the movies, maybe a movie between him and Hugh Jackman battling together. Yeah, the guy's a badass. He seems like he would be such a dick. He plays a lot of dick characters. But I think JJ is making a true sequel to Force Awakens. Yeah, but he's still gonna, I mean, I don't think it's gonna totally go crazy, I don't know what's gonna happen with all that stuff. I know Last Jedi was very divisive, but I enjoyed it. So, yeah, the cinematography was top notch. Was better than Force Awakens for sure. Are you more excited for Shazam after hearing the early praise? I mean, I didn't need it. Just seeing the clips. I mean, the fucking like, I believe I can fly, Superman. What arm is it? I was rolling. I had that on a loop, and I was rolling with that clip. My God, no way Phoenix does more than one movie. Yeah, I'm wondering about that. I think this is going to be a fucking, it's going to be a single movie. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I can't see Phoenix doing a sequel. I don't think, has he ever done a sequel? I don't think he's ever done any kind of sequel. Best case scenario, Warner Brothers calls Greg Silverman out of retirement and gets him. I doubt that. David Blaine. Whoa, David Blaine's here? Let me show you a magic trick. Do you believe in magic? Dave. Whoa, shit. I missed it. Sorry, let me scroll back up. Oh, shit. I missed your comment. It's gone now. Sorry, buddy. David Blaine, if you want to ask that question again, I'll try to answer it. Sometimes the chat moves really fast. Dave, they already do test screening on Godzilla 2. I want to watch it. Yeah. Apparently, they've done a couple, from what I've heard. They've done a couple test screenings. Dave, J.J. Abrams takes over Man of Steel 2. Would you like to see him incorporate elements from his Flyby script? Something in the vein of Snyder or something completely different or new. Now, they need to respect what's already there, and hopefully they will if that's the case. Didn't the Flyby script, didn't he have it where Krypton didn't blow up? If I remember correctly, like Krypton didn't blow up. I don't know. Michael Keaton needs to return as Batman. Yeah, if they do like a crazy multiverse fucking Batman Beyond, I could see that. Everybody would want that. Oh, my theory for Ray, you're gonna have to watch. You're gonna have to watch for it. I'll do a video. I'm waiting for the title and the first teaser trailer, and then I'm gonna drop that video, that theory that I've had for a long time. The Godzilla first trailer was magic. Yeah, both trailers are pretty fucking awesome. Dave, what are your thoughts on the new Suicide Squad roster? Yeah, I didn't really do a video about it because, when it comes to just rumored stuff, I'm almost like, do I need to comment about this? I don't know. To me, when it comes to that Suicide Squad roster, it sounds to me like there's some disposable heroes there. That's one thing about Suicide Squad. It's like, hey, can we have some people that get killed while they're doing these missions? Because it is called the Suicide Squad. Everybody knew that Slipknot was going to get killed. Everybody knew in the first movie. Nobody didn't think that. And he died at the hands of Amanda Waller. Nobody died doing that mission, which I thought wasn't a good Suicide Squad mission. To me, Suicide Squad should do more covert missions, not, show up in a fucking abandoned huge city and take on this fucking being that's going to take over that's trying to take over the world. It's like, I want them to do more covert stuff, smaller covert stuff. That's really, to me, that's more of what the Suicide Squad. Isla Fisher or Amy Adams? Come on. Amy Adams by a long shot. I like Fisher. She's funny. But Amy Adams, man, that woman is talented as fuck. I think they'll all die if that's the roster, since only Slipknot died. Should have replaced him with KG Beast. Yeah, bring what's his name back. But I thought he already did die in BVS, right? But then again, yeah, then he'd just be burnt, and then okay, yeah. So Slipknot is the GOAT. Sure. Yeah, he smacked that. Remember they're like, bro, look how misogynist Suicide Squad is. You have Slipknot smacking that woman. It's like, no, that's called equality. All those water bottles. I'm hoping, really hoping for Flash and Green Lantern Corps. And yeah, I really want J.J. Abrams or Mike Dougherty. Man, yeah, we'll see. Michael Dougherty, whatever the hell his name is. Is that the guy that's doing Godzilla 2, right? Godzilla, King of the Monsters? I think. James Bond or Jason Bourne? Come on, man. James Bond. Well, it depends on which James Bond, I guess you could say. Daniel Craig's James Bond? Fucking A. No contest. But he's got one of the other, like, fancier James Bonds. Maybe not. But you put Daniel Craig's James Bond against Jason Bourne, I think he wins. I think he wins. Dave, would you rather have gotten Raimi's Spider-Man 4 or the Spider-Man 3? I think I would have the Amazing Spider-Man 3. I'd rather have the Amazing Spider-Man 3, to be honest. I was actually curious to see where they were going to take that universe. After Raimi's third Spider-Man, I was like, all right, we're done. We're done here. No, I would have rather have the Amazing Spider-Man 3. Out of all the Spider-Men, I like Garfield's the best. You know, I like them all. I'm a fan of even Holland's, but yeah, I would have liked the third Amazing Spider-Man because they were really building up to something, and I thought there was a lot of things that they were doing good. Got to disagree. Jason Bourne is the GOAT. Yeah, I'm not saying it would not be an easy fucking battle, but there's just something about Daniel Craig's 007, Clay. That man, I mean, the first scene in Casino Royale was like parkour. I mean, shit. Beyond Ray Fisher, who do you expect the cast of the Army of the Dead? I don't know. I've been hearing that Batista might be in there. I like Batista. Nothing wrong with that. I would not be surprised if my girl, my lady, I love her so much, Carla Gugino, would not be surprised if she makes an appearance in there because, you know, she was in Sucker Punch, she was in Watchmen, and she voiced in Man of Steel and BVS. So you better believe that I think he's going to give, and she's been in Netflix stuff too. So I guarantee you Carla Gugino is going to have some kind of role in Army of the Dead. And I fucking, God, that woman is so, I love her. Ugh. Gorgeous woman. That was my choice for the older Catwoman. Selena Kyle. Give me that. Casey Affleck as the Batman? No. I don't like it. Captain Boomerang hooks up with Supergirl? What the fuck? Was that in the books? I don't know. I agree. Raimi's Spidey is my favorite, but yeah, and Spider-Man warranted another sequel. Yeah. Batista take the role of Arnold Schwarzenegger type character of Army. Yeah. Could be something like that. Watch Batista in a movie called Final Score. Think of Jean-Claude Van Damme's movie Sudden Death at a Soccer Game. Wow. Sudden Death. I love that movie. Fucking love that movie, man. That was a good movie. Jean-Claude Van Damme, put him in the scenario where somebody's Powers Booth is taking over a hockey game. And Jean-Claude Van Damme. Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yes, that's right. Good to take it. I don't do a good Jean-Claude. But yeah, that'd be great. Heck, Zach should have Amy Adams in Army of the Dead. I don't see that happening. Matthew McConaughey as a Riddler? Nah, man. I'd rather have him as Reverse Flash. Pee Wee Herman as Batman. You guys are fucking crazy. Yes, Smith. I watched Overlord. I enjoyed the shit out of that movie. That was a great little fucking zombie flick. I really enjoyed that movie. I thought it was great. Dave, rank the Bond actors. Oh, I'll probably have to do that in a video one day. Dave Bautista called out Rock for being a bad actor. Is he right? Did he really? Or did something get taken out of context? Because I remember hearing about that, but I was like, I don't know. We'll see. I can still remember when Carla Gugino and Malin Akron got nominated by Zach to do the Ice Bucket Challenge, and they both did it whilst making out. Wow. See, Gugino's fucking... I guarantee you she's going to be in this movie. I just cannot... It just seems like that her and Snyder have a good relationship. And I love her, man. I love her. I just, fuck. Gugino's tits are the GOAT. So is her ass. My God. If we're talking about body parts, woman has a fucking patootie. Zack Snyder for Wolfenstein. That'd be interesting. Thank you, the YouTuber, for saying I'm an MVP. You're awesome. Which scene of BVS made you cry? When Superman died, of course. It still chokes me up. When it comes, and I love this. This is what I love about these movies and the various different movies. When it comes to CBMs, the big three studios have had a movie that have made me cry. Okay? Batman or Superman, when Superman dies, that still will fucking make you cry to this day. Logan The end of Logan makes me cry. Thank you, Fox Marvel. And then I'll throw Infinity War in there. Okay? Tony Stark and Peter Parker, that gets me. That gets me fucking choked up. So I'm so glad that each one of those gets me crying, gets me teary-eyed. Do you think Wesley Snipes could still feature in the new Blade trilogy? Oh, they're going to do a new Blade trilogy? He probably could still do it. Why not? Crazy idea for an actor, Ben Affleck. I reckon he'd be good. Dave, fave porn star? I don't know, fave porn star? Yeah, I don't. Sorry. I don't really watch porn. I know that sounds like bullshit. I mean, what guy doesn't? I mean, not like say I don't. But I don't know them by name. Gal Gadot or Ruby Rose? Come on, Gal Gadot, come on. Amy's Lois cheerfully begging Clark not to fly up to... Yeah, exactly. No. Yeah. Well, she's the one that really makes that fucking scene. When she's just like holding on to him and crying. And even the aftermath, the funeral. I'm feeling it right now. I mean, that just shows you how fucking fantastic Amy Adams is. God, she's going to get an Oscar one of these days. What do you think Nolan's next movie is about? I don't know. It's going to be some kind of twisty, weird thing. I have an idea, though. Fuck. Yeah, I got to get that idea out. I have an idea for a video about that. Namor, the submariner movie rights are complicated. Kevin Feige. Yeah. I can see that. Because we got to remember, guys, Marvel sold off a lot of their properties at the early 2000s, late 90s, because they were going bankrupt. That's why, the whole Spidey thing and, of course, the Fox Marvel shit, So apparently Namer's in there, too. So what's your ideal Suicide Squad members? Well, I wanted Killer Frost, Bronze Tiger, Diamond Head. Who else? God, there was somebody else. Oh, yeah, King Shark, which apparently is going to be in there. So, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm trying to think. Is there anybody else? I really want a Bronze Tiger. And Killer Frost, for sure. And King Shark to be in there. That'd be cool. And Boomerang and Harley Quinn and Deadshot. Of course. I mean, I thought those three should definitely return. And Katana, too. Why not? Hulk and Namor belong to Universal. There you go. That's what it is. Dave, do you watch anime? I don't. I'm not a big anime guy. El Diablo died in the mission in Suicide Squad, Dave. Did he really, though? Did he really die? That is true, though. You're right. You got me. He did die. So let's give him that. I should give him that. He did sacrifice himself. My bad. Totally forgot. It's been a while. Natalie Dormer as Killer Frost. I like that. I like that casting. That's a good one. That's a good one there, Ferris. Dave, you excited for the Lord of the Rings TV show on Amazon? They said it could be $1 billion. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty epic, and I think a lot of people are gonna be like, "Whoa!" Chris Wong just uploaded his Captain Marvel review. Yeah, I'll have to watch it. I'm sure he didn't like it as much either. A lot of people see that's the thing. You can't when it comes to Captain Marvel. You can't blame misogyny. You can't blame anything like this. I mean, there are a lot of reviewers out there that are going, hey, this was good, but man, this was messy. This was bad. I mean, Marvel really they just banked on the whole female-led thing. In my opinion, they did. They didn't want to make anything. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with this. I really don't. It's just, there was things that literally shit on all the history of the MCU that they created in the past decade. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I was just going like, really? That you're really just gonna fucking make a joke out of that? Or, what the hell? It was, oh man, it's just, they were just selling the movie on the whole female-led thing. Just, was like the huge selling point. It's like, who cares? Who cares? Yeah, yeah. Jeremy Johns gave a negative review. Chris Stuckman gave it a C and put out his frustrations. There's some various people that were like, nah, it's just not that good. So you can't blame misogyny and blah. You just can't. You really can't. So that's the thing. It's just like that's the thing. You can have that safety net. Oh yeah, they're just fucking just a bunch of nerd boys that are upset about a woman. It's like, well, then why is everybody praising fucking Alita? You know, a lot of people are praising the shit out of Alita, and they praise the shit out of Wonder Woman. Fuck off. I just love how they always try to use that safety net. Winter Soldier is still the best. Yes, it is. I agree with that. Winter Soldier is still the best to this day. What is your MCU movie? What is your most anticipated movie of 2019? Joker? Guess there's so much mystery behind it. I am so like, give me something, please. I need to do a video about like everything we know about the movie. I should probably drop that pretty soon. I've been wanting to. But yeah, I would say the Joker movie is like one, if not the most anticipated movie of the year for me. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, there's just so much mystery behind this movie. And Joaquin Phoenix, I love that guy. So, Dave, do you watch Game of Thrones? Excited for that? You know what? I haven't yet. I will, though. I plan on jumping into that. And I know it's the last season. Because everybody always goes, what? You haven't watched it yet? I know I need to do it. I love how in BBS, when Superman dies, he gets stabbed. I missed you again. Sorry. Damn, some of you guys are too fast. I literally know nothing about Joker, which is good. The way Fury loses his eye has nothing to do with the cat. I haven't seen the movie yet. I'm not going to spoil it for you. It Chapter 2, your thoughts? Really looking forward to it. I love the first one, so why not? There's still no teaser for Joker or Wonder Woman 84. Yeah, we'll get them. Comic-Con will definitely get them. I saw Hayden Christensen was actually a big contender of Superman back in the day, and Adam Driver was in talks to play Lex Luthor, and I could see that. Do you think these guys would pull these roles? Hayden Christensen, I don't think so. But Adam Driver would have been a good Lex, I think. I just hate that if Joaquin is the best Joker so far, and it's one and done deal. Yeah, but that makes it memorable, just like Heath Ledger. One and done. Lives in infamy. I didn't like it, but I will still catch the... Really? You didn't like the first It? That was fucking really good. You think we'll have to wait till SDCC for the Joker trailer? We might. I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're going to have to drop it earlier than that. Are you excited for Shazam? Absolutely. Still want Jeffrey Dean Morgan's Batman for Flashpoint. So do I. Jesus Christ. And you can't tell me that he didn't cast him thinking that, okay, one of these days you're playing Flashpoint Batman, just to let you know. I think that's why he cast him for that. By the way, I would not be surprised if Jeffrey Dean Morgan isn't in, or what did I say? Okay. I would be surprised if Jeffrey Dean Morgan wasn't in Army of the Dead. So we got Carla Gugino and Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I would suspect will end up in Army of the Dead. Just saying it right now. Grace Randolph has a major hate boner for Jessica Chastain. Good. Fucking chick is annoying. Well, they're both annoying, but Chastain is fucking retarded. I mean, she's trying to be so woke and so fucking trying to pat herself on the back, virtue signaling like a motherfucker. I really can't stand her anymore. So I actually agree with Randolph with that. She's fucking annoying. I mean, I'm not going to say that I've enjoyed her in certain roles, but the way that she handles herself outside of that just fucking annoys the shit out of me. Man of Steel or The Dark Knight? Come on, you guys know I'm more of a Batman fan. Yes, Dark Knight. But they're both, of course, fantastic. Yeah, Doom Patrol is fucking awesome. Yeah. First 3 episodes are fucking nutty. I'm going to watch the 4th episode tomorrow. Jesus Christ. I think I'm actually enjoying it more than Titans almost. It's really good. Dave, what is that squirrel behind you? There's a squirrel behind me? Okay. There's a green screen behind me. Not a green screen, but a green sheet. Yeah, Chastain is one of the worst, man. Yeah. It's really fucking annoying. She's just annoying. Who's worse, Brie or Jessica? That's a good question. Chastain is completely irrelevant. Her last good movie was Interstellar. Yeah, she did a fantastic job, and I'll give her that. I'll give her that. But, jeez. Dave, have you seen the trailer for Brightburn? I haven't yet. I'm going to do a trailer reaction. I just haven't had time. You know, Thursday is my movie day, and Friday is, I do stuff. I just trying to run some errands after work, get home. I did my Captain Marvel review, writing it, recording it, and then, of course, editing it. Took a lot of time. So, and then, of course, doing this. So, I haven't done it yet, but expect it hopefully tomorrow. I'll do a Brightburn trailer reaction. Wait, that's not a squirrel. It's just film gob. What? I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about. Is there some kind of joke that I don't know, or what's going on? I'd like to get Film Gob on here too, again, because I feel like I got a little too drunk when he was on here, and I was like a rambling dumbass. I want to get Dawson. I want to get Swenson. Hopefully they come on here. That'd be nice. Brightburn could be a good Superboy Prime. Yeah. What project would you like to see George Miller take on next? Another sequel to goddamn Mad Max? Jeez. I think he would do Superman justice for sure. But goddamn, can we get another Mad Max movie? Jeez. Dave, your thoughts on Sucker Punch? I feel it's Snyder's most overlooked film. No, I think the Guardians, the one with the Eagles, is his most overlooked film. Nobody ever talks about that one. Now, Sucker Punch is fantastic. What I love about Sucker Punch is that it's straight out of his brain. That's just Snyder coming up with an idea. It's not Snyder doing, you got 300 and, of course, Man of Steel, BVS, Dawn of the Dead. Those are all movies that already had source. The source of Sucker Punch was the man's brain. What is that movie? I haven't even seen the Owl movie. I'm not going to lie. I have not seen that. I should watch it, I guess. But, man, should Armie Hammer be given a chance for a DC role? Yeah, well, maybe he'll don the cowl. We'll see. I wish Quentin Tarantino made a Luke Cage movie. Yeah, he wanted to. Back in the 90s? He wanted to make that. He wanted to make a Luke Cage movie. I think that would have been fucking awesome. He would have made it like the blaxploitation kind of type, like a Jackie Brown type, I think. And I think he would have knocked it out. Sam Jackson would have probably ended up playing him, though. Or no, maybe Ving Rhames. Yeah, Ving Rhames probably would have played Luke Cage, I guarantee you. Sucker Punch is literally live-action anime, and the extended movie is fucking awesome. Yeah, I agree. Dave, what's your day job? Where do you work? Oh, I said it on my last podcast, man. I'm an OSP engineer, which sounds a lot more fancier than it actually is. I design outside plant. That's what OSP stands for. So, when you look outside and you see poles and you see like lines, you see the power, and then below that you see a bunch of lines. That's your communication, your fiber. When a company needs to run new fiber, either it be on those poles or underground, they need to design it. Like, for instance, right now, one of the things I'm working on is there's a new housing tract or a new housing community that's being developed. So now you got to figure out how we're going to get fiber ran to all those houses. So what my job is to design that, just to make sure that everybody has, hey, they're going to have that. So I designed that. That's what I do. Oh yeah, Mel Gibson's Suicide Squad. Yeah, that's another one in a parallel universe that we should try to get. Was what was the war movie that that Mel Gibson did with Andrew Garfield? I cannot remember what it is. Was that his last movie that he directed? I'm starting to slur a little bit, guys. What was that movie? I cannot. Brain is not working. What was that Mel Gibson movie with Andrew Garfield? Hacksaw Ridge. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, guys. That movie made me uncomfortable. That movie gave me anxiety. Heartbreak Ridge? Really? No, but that movie gave me anxiety, guys. That's how well it was done. When he's trying to get everybody, off that ridge, down that fucking, that cliff and everything. And of course he doesn't want to like use a gun. There was times where I was just like, oh, I had anxiety. I love it when movies do that. And you know what movie that did that recently was First Man. First Man gave me anxiety too. The way that what's his nuts? Of course, I can't remember his name right now too. Jesus, Damien Chazelle, whatever. The way that he filmed some of those scenes in First Man, especially the scene where they're testing it and they go into that barrel roll in orbit. I was so uncomfortable, and I was just in my seat, just going, oh my God. When filming, yeah, Damien Chazelle. When filming, when directors can really just bring that out, that anxiety out in me, I'm like, this is fucking fantastic. Of course, Quentin wanted to make Samuel Jackson. Quentin and Samuel, they're fucking hand in hand. But Jackson would have had to like gain like 30 pounds of muscle. Guy's a skinny dude. Would you rather have a Batgirl or a Supergirl film? Batgirl. You guys know I'm more Batman. We've already had Supergirl film and a TV show. Let's get some Batgirl in there, please. Dave, did you notice that the scream that Superman lets out in the end is the same scream from after he kills Zod? Yeah. You heard it here first, guys. That scream was significant. Yeah. That scream was pretty significant to future stuff. Just saying. Yeah. All right, guys. We've done an hour. I got my last little drink here. I'm going to leave you on that one about Superman's scream, about how it was significant to the future of him. Just saying. But all right, guys. Cheers. Appreciate you coming in. Wow, that is a pretty big drink, but it's been an hour. I need to do that. Oh shit. Thank you. Appreciate you guys clicking in, guys. You guys are awesome. I'm just saying that scream was pretty significant when it came to Justice League. It was. And I think that's one of the reasons why it was pretty much, the same scream that he had in Man of Steel. Superman had a significant scream. That's all I got to say, guys. There you go. All right. Cheers, guys. Appreciate you clicking in. You guys are awesome. I appreciate it. Talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye.